Have you ever wished to be someone who is unshakable? Someone who remains unaffected by criticism, rejection, loss, or betrayal? Have you dreamed of the day when you will finally stop feeling the silent pain and anguish that eats you up inside, even when you pretend to be fine on the outside? Perhaps you're tired of trying to please everyone and maintaining an image that demands constant strength, when all you really want is a moment of rest from the pressure of being untouchable. But here is something perhaps no one has had the courage to say. As long as you try to avoid pain, it will continue to control you. By trying to numb yourself and protect your feelings, you remain a hostage to everything around you. The hurtful words, the disappointing actions, and the silences that kill you inside. This is not a weakness. It is the reality for most people. The difference is that some people just pretend better than others. Carl Jung, one of the greatest names in depth psychology, wisely stated that we are not defined by what happens to us, but rather by what we choose to become. The key lies not in shielding yourself from the world, nor in becoming cold or indifferent, but in integrating your experiences. It involves bringing to light everything that currently affects you in the dark. True strength does not mean the absence of pain. It is about being fully aware of who you are, even when you are bleeding. If you have made it this far, it is for you. Those who are tired of hurting from everything and everyone, feeling that you are at an emotional disadvantage, as if others have power over you that you do not understand. You must confront truths that may hurt, and it is this pain that can ultimately set you free. You may believe that what hurts you lies in the actions of others, in poorly chosen words, in the abandonments you have suffered, or in the betrayals you never expected. But the truth is harsh. Nothing can truly hurt you unless there is already an open wound within you. What pains you is not simply what others do. It is what these experiences activate within you. The stories you tell yourself, the old traumas that remain unaddressed, and the emptiness you disguise with strength and pride. Jung illustrates that the pain we feel in response to the external world reflects what has not been integrated within our internal world. Thus, some individuals can endure devastating situations and maintain clarity, while others crumble at trivial comments. It is not about what occurs, but where it impacts you. An uncomfortable truth emerges. You suffer because, on some level, you believe you can control how the world should treat you. You attempt to be good enough, smart enough, strong enough, and understanding enough, believing these guarantees will prevent others from hurting you. But control is an illusion. As long as you cling to it, you live in constant tension, trying to predict the unpredictable and avoiding the inevitable. If you want to stop suffering, you must cease protecting yourself from that suffering. What you need is not more control, but more awareness. As long as you believe that others must change for you to stop feeling pain, you will remain enslaved by their actions. Your freedom begins when you acknowledge that everything external only has power if it resonates within you. Here lies the true battlefield, the unconscious. What you do not see, understand, and master will ultimately master you. The largest lie you have been told is that you are in control of your life. You are not, at least not while living on autopilot, reacting without understanding why, or making decisions that you later sabotage. Jung emphasized that until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. The pain, unexplained anger, and unexpected sadness you feel are not random. They are messages from parts of you that have been forgotten, ignored, and repressed. Jung referred to this dark territory as the unconscious, an active force made up of memories, traumas, desires, and fears that continue to dictate your feelings and actions. You may wonder why certain words can devastate you while others do not affect you. This occurs because these words touch sensitive points within you that remain unresolved. Until you confront these issues, you will continue to trip over them, having pushed them under the psychological rug. Jung stated, "We cannot change anything until we accept it. Condemnation does not liberate, it oppresses." Recognizing your pain is crucial. The unconscious does not vanish simply because you ignore it. It finds more dangerous ways to manifest, through toxic relationships, repeated self-sabotage, and anxieties that arise when it seems everything is going well. This pattern is not bad luck. It is your unconscious attempting to awaken you while you insist on remaining asleep. To be someone who is no longer hurt, you must stop running away from what resides within you. As long as you remain unaware of your unconscious, you will be a puppet to your emotions. The more you attempt to protect yourself from external pain, the more vulnerable you become to internal suffering. The way out does not lie in defense, but in integration. Becoming untouchable is not an act of resistance, it is a deep act of knowledge. Many believe that avoiding pain requires building walls, creating masks, and developing emotional armor, claiming that nothing affects them. Yet, inside, they continue to bleed. True emotional strength has nothing to do with being cold or ignoring pain. It involves integrating and accepting everything you have buried in darkness. You do not achieve untouchability by creating barriers between yourself and the world. Instead, you become untouchable when you recognize that no one can impact what has already been embraced within you. When you integrate your shadows, fears, flaws, and insecurities, you stop reacting blindly to everything around you. You make conscious choices and cease being an emotional puppet. This is true freedom. Jung called this process individuation, the journey of becoming who you truly are, not what others expect or what you think you should be. Individuation is not a quest for perfection, but a journey of integration. To become whole, you must confront your pain. The more you flee from it, the more it pursues you. Accepting all of who you are, your beauty and ugliness, renders external forces powerless. This process requires courage. The courage to look within, to abandon masks, and to truly feel. Pain is not your enemy. It is the gateway to your true strength. Unfortunately, many learn to despise pain, associating suffering with weakness. Ending your flight from suffering is essential. Jung viewed pain as the messenger of the soul, a call from the unconscious. Depression, he said, should not be pushed away. Instead, invite it in, offer it a cup of coffee, and listen. The truth is, suffering is deeply painful because you are at war with yourself. One part of you longs for growth while another clings to the status quo. This internal conflict births pain. Change is inherently uncomfortable. However, in the ruins of your former self, something new can emerge. When you deconstruct your certainties, pain exposes your vulnerability. At this moment, suffering becomes sacred as it leads you to the only entity capable of setting you free, yourself. Jung recognized that pain is not a failure but an integral part of the individuation process. The challenge lies in not giving up when traversing this dark valley, but instead crossing to the other side, where true freedom awaits. Few possess the courage to embark on the journey of individuation because it offers no comfort, guarantees, or protection for the ego. Individuation demands that you unlearn everything you think you are. This realization that what defined you was an illusion can be more painful than any external rejection. You are not your achievements, traumas, or the image you crafted to be loved. In this process, you begin to embody untouchability, not because nothing affects you, but because you have faced your fears and acknowledged your darkness. This clarity cultivates a strength that does not rely on external validation or control. True emotional armor is not a shell, but a core of integrated consciousness. You may feel pain, but it will not break you. You may be hurt, but you will not lose yourself. You have moved beyond reactivity and have embraced wholeness. However, this depth comes with a price: loneliness. It is not that you will be alone, but few can accompany you on this journey. Many remain trapped on the surface, fearful of feeling while you begin to free yourself. This distancing should not be mistaken for rejection. It is maturation. It is the realization that you no longer fit in spaces that once provided comfort. The final point of this journey is understanding that consciousness serves as your shield. Strength does not protect you, clarity does. Awakening is not a magical event but a daily choice, one that entails looking within, even when it hurts, and taking responsibility for your feelings without blaming others. Jung taught that what you resist persists. What you accept transforms you. You have spent your life resisting fears and anxieties, yet now it is time to stop hiding and silencing yourself. True emotional immunity is not about hardness. It is clarity. It is not about building armor, but expanding awareness. When you truly understand your triggers and wounds, external actions lose their power to harm you. Living on the surface may expose you to pain. Those who dive deeper know of the silence, stability, and power found below. This is the place you are heading, where integration, acceptance, and presence reside. When you live from this place, the world may aim to knock you down, but it will struggle to find a point of impact. If this video resonates with you, comment below with "I choose awareness," and join a movement of people who seek to live truthfully, no longer surviving by pretending to be strong. Keep in mind, the next video is a crucial part of your journey. True transformation starts when you go beyond the first step. Catch you in the next one.